Welcome to our presentation, SmileFy 4.0, our new update that we are going to release at the New Year's Eve. My name is Ralph George. I'm the captain of SmileFy. I not only sail the ship, but I also build the ship, right? I'm the creator of SmileFy, and I'm very happy. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm very happy that we have a big update in front of us, New Year's Eve, and we simplify the smile design procedure. We simplify the 3D smile design, the mock-up creation, the printing procedure, everything so that you can focus more on the patient communication, treatment plan, instead of design. So if you know SmileFy as a platform, we create with SmileFy smiles in a very unique way, but our vision is really to bring technology even more into the smile design procedure so that we can create the smiles almost automatically and adjust everything what we need to adjust, and then be able to print first appointment, mock-up, export the project, send the project to the lab, finalizing the design with veneers, crowns, whatever it is, in a very, very unique way. How everything works, I'm going to show you several cases. We do have the intraoral scan superimposed with a picture, which is a procedure, an idea that was really done 20 years ago, 15 years ago, from many contributors to digital dentistry. So all these workflows are not, don't belong to one person. It's an expertise, and the ideas and the contribution and the expertise and the experience of 20 years of dentistry and many brilliant minds that contributed to improve the step-by-step procedures, the smile design procedures, the face analysis, and so on. So intraoral scan with the face, and then we go to the next step, in which the intraoral analysis, as you can see, creates an occlusal curve. The occlusal curve, you can set an ideal or following patient arch. Ideal, the curve is symmetric. Following patient's arch could be, of course, not symmetric. You can have the occlusal curve calculated automatically. As you can see, the frontal profile occlusal view is calculated automatically. So everything what we do, or what we do now manually, it's automated. And in the next screen, we generate now the smile design. The smile design, it's going to be now an ideal smile design. It means we do have a starting point where we have a proposal for an ideal design, a certain occlusal curve, the size of the teeth, the position of the teeth is calculated and proposed like you can see here in the result. Maybe I change the color of the intraoral scan so that we can see better. Let's take this color. Good. And as you can see, now we have a very interesting and very good start for a smile design. You can, of course, from here, you can click on your tooth and modify, adjust position and everything. So let me make a small adjustment here. For example, let me see, this molar is a little bit subtractive, so we bring the molars a little bit more additive, so that we make sure that the mock-up is going to cover our teeth, right, or the patient's teeth. So from this point, we go to our mesh editor and we create our mock-up. Now, very important, this step is also in the process of be automated. If the design is going to be subtractive we are going to have one option to say, analyze the position of the patient's teeth with the position of the design, and then create the design, additive. So in here, you see all these changes are going to be done automatically, covering the patient's teeth here. What I do now with my mesh editor, and for a mockup, what we do is we delete or flatten everything what is in the bite, so that the patient has really only the veneers over the buccal surface and a very, very good feeling of the mockup. Like this. And that's a procedure that, of course, depending on what you need to or what you have to design, you can delete everything in the palatal area just to create the mock-up, the motivational mock-up, the additive mock-up. And here we go. Our smile design is done in minutes. We do have a very clear and very nice position of the teeth. Of course, you can change the templates. You can use different templates. You can use different forms, embrasures, whatever you want to change. But that's something that is very, very easy to do now. And you see, very quick, in minutes. So we started, I don't know, with 3 or 4 minutes. Now in 5 minutes we do have the smile design done. We use Liquify. If you want to use Liquify, we do have several options here. I'm gonna show you afterwards. So the design is done. We go to advanced CAD features and we click on mockup. Now we create the mockup. The file is, all the design is now added to the intraoral scan. The feature is actually union. So we union now, you see the design with the intraoral scan. And if you want to make this model printable, you go to guides, advanced digital edit, and that's a prototype that I have here. So in this prototype, okay, advanced, usually in your live version that you have, and of course it's going to be also in the update, in the digital edit, you have the option to close the mesh, and then you make the model printable, right? Model printable, you send directly to the printer, and then in 15-20 minutes, depending on the printer that you have, you can print the model. First appointment, you get the motivational mockup, and here we go. That's our design. So I'm going to show you more cases. There is one thing that we need to change or improve in this new AI workflow that we have. It's already we change everything already. So if you have, I'm going to explain to you what's the difference now between this version and what we are going to have when we release. When you create, you see the digital patient calibrating the picture with the intraoral scan, and you save the digital patient. Right now, we just save the digital patient and the calibration data in the cloud. The thing is, when you start an AI 3D project, then we start analyzing the intraoral scan of the patient, the facial characteristics of the patient, and then we start calculating, you know, the design. That's gonna be done anyway. I think at the weekend we're gonna finalize this feature. We're gonna prepare everything actually when you save the digital patient, and then when you start the AI smile design, we can save 1, 2, 3 minutes because the data, the analysis is already done, and then we calculate the smile. So let me show you, for example, this case. This case is 5 minutes 51, right? 5 minutes 51. We do have the calibration, picture and intraoral scan. You see frontal, profile, occlusal view. We calculate the occlusal curve, and now we generate the smile based on the intraoral scan data that we have. Cheers. I hope you look forward to the holiday season. And eventually you are going to have under your Christmas tree SmileFy 4.0. So here we go. We have like an ideal design already placed, a new smile curve, the size of the teeth and everything is, as you can see here. And then we start adjusting manually right now the position of the of our teeth, so that we get actually the smile additive. Then in mesh editor we adjust more the gingival margins, and here we go. We have 3 minutes 10, and as you can see, the design is already ready to be printed. Now we delete in the palatal area the excess material, and here we go. We do have the smile design done. It's a very good proposal. It's a very quick proposal, and it's a way to really visualize, print, export the design in minutes, discuss with the patient the form of the teeth, embrasures, changing the templates, comparing different templates in the face of the patient, and then having a design plan for the ideal design, pre-op ideal design, post-op ideal design, and eventually the motivational mock-up. All the stuff here is the mock-up, right? Exported one file, 5 minutes 43. You may ask, why do you work on time? Because time is the most valuable asset that we have. The vision is to create the SmileFy platform with all the details in the smile design decision. Automatically, you get the design already done. You have to make, you see different designs, ideal design, following patient arch, ortho simulation, design without ortho, and all this stuff. But we're going to calculate the smiles automatically for you, and you are going to select option A, option B, ideal design, additive design, motivational mockup, and you will see the designs on the screen, and you will decide which way to go. In that way, you will think way more profound about the treatment plan. You are gonna be more focused on the patient communication, finding the right templates, discussing the procedure instead of trying to design the smile. So the smile design procedure, it's gonna be automated more and more and more and more. And everything what I show you is the first version, right? The first version of our technology. My vision is to bring all this stuff really to push the limits of technology, push the limits of everything, and to create something that it's so new, and it's gonna bring us to a complete new mindset when it comes to smile designs. Another case, you see profile, frontal, occlusal view. Now we calculate the occlusal curve. Based on this occlusal curve, we calculate the smile design. Please wait. Unfortunately, the calculations and the computers and all the stuff, they need a little bit of time for calculating stuff, but as you can see, we could reduce and optimize all this stuff to very, very few minutes. Also, very important, every single feature that you see on my Mac is working on iPad, is working on iPhone, because heavy calculations, everything what we have, and it's really, really important, we split the calculation between the device and the cloud. So you get from the cloud the heavy calculations, the coordinates, everything what you need to have for the Smile design. So you can even design 3D on your iPhone automatically and then create the mockup, right? In this case, our design was a little bit more ideal, subtractive, a new curve, a new a smile curve. Now we can adjust the size and really small adjustments to make it more, yeah, from a different perspective, more aesthetic, and adjust the design, and then finalizing the mockup, finalizing the visualization of the smile and so on, and discussing with the patient. But you see, even here, where we have a little bit more of adjustments, the total time of this design is 2 minutes 28, right? 2 minutes 28. It's something that we can for sure manage of our time to get this design done and to be able to print the mockup. We do have another case. Another case. Here also 2 minutes 28. Let me see. You know, that's the same case. Here we go. Where is it? Okay, here. Good. 3 minutes. Again, frontal, profile, occlusal. Calculation of the occlusal curve, and automatically the 3D smile design. Now, working on this new feature that we have, I just realized how many ideas and thoughts we have when we design a smile. Hundreds of decisions that we make per minute, how to design, where to design, how to move the teeth, what is aesthetic, what is not aesthetic. So all these aspects of the smile and all these ideas of the smile design are going to be integrated step by step in our AI smile design. And we will, of course, with every single design, improve the procedure, improve the smile designs, and making it actually the first proposal in a very, very accurate way. As you can see here, we do have small adjustments of the position, interproximal spaces, you know, with the teeth, the angulation sometimes, the angulation that we have. We calculate everything in relationships with every single tooth of the patient, and we find then, based on the intraoral scan analysis, we find the best position, the best angulation, and so on. But of course, it's a very, very complicated process, and at the end, we need a little bit of human touch to finalize the designs. But that's, I think, it's a new chapter, it's a new beginning, and from here, we will get only better, right? Only better. For example, the laterals, right? The laterals are very, very, let's say, problematic. So for a motivational mock-up, we need to make the decision to bring everything more buccally to cover everything what is in the wrong angulation and in the wrong position. Again, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I think for 2 minutes, for 3 minutes, we do have a pretty good design. pretty good starting point for our smile, and we save time. We can communicate with the patient. We can communicate regarding the templates. I can change the form of the teeth. I can compare different templates in her face and in the design, and so I can create a very customized smile design. We do have more features that are going to come with our SmileFy 4.0. Liquify, also Liquify has a new feature, and this new feature of Liquify is, as you can see, I can now synchronize the changes of my templates on both centrals, for example, and I can, more than that, I can very easily change the form of my templates. If my form is oval, for example, and I like these templates very much, but I need for my patient, for my design, a more triangular form, I can use these tools, you see, to change embrasures, to make them more triangular. Very important, we preserve the anatomy of the tooth, the morphology of the tooth. We don't destroy the mesh, so that when we print with the best quality possible, we're gonna get all the natural anatomy of the tooth with every single detail of our natural templates. Very important, because the quality of the printing machines, of the printers, is just unbelievable. So way better, of course, than milling. So when we print veneers, when we create temporaries, we want them to be in the best quality possible. That's why also all these features have to be very precise and not destroying the mesh. Good. So that's Liquify, and we do have more features. We have the Smile Donator, or the Smile Clone feature, where you can have an intraoral scan with beautiful teeth, and from a patient or from somebody in your office, and you can upload the intraoral scan into SmileFy, and we create for you the smile clones, the templates of this smile, and you can use these templates for your new design. You can use the templates for your account, or you can share the templates with the community, and we're going to create an archive of beautiful natural templates, and you will have the freedom, you know, to do very interesting stuff, because we had this case which was very interesting. We have a beautiful patient, and when we analyze her teeth, the form of the teeth is actually very nice. She has an inverted smile, but the teeth, the form is beautiful. And it is linked to her face, personality, genetics, everything. So instead of using some templates, random templates on her, we clone her own smile, and we use her templates resized and in place to recreate the smile curve and to recreate her smile. That way we can create a very specific and unique smile, and it's very interesting because you have the freedom to decide with one click, do I want to use natural templates, or do I want to create automatically the templates out of the patient smile, or a smile clone that you can upload into SmileFy. A lot of innovations, a lot of stuff that that it's gonna make everything very easy in this area of smile design. And then of course in Liquify we do have the very important option to check interproximal spaces and check the function and the contact points. As you can see here, click on a button, we check and we analyze everything, and then it's 1 minute. That's fine. So now we have in our design, we have all the contacts and the interproximal spaces. Why do we have? Because not because we designed somehow in poorly, right? It's because we have templates that we have to adjust over the gingival margins. We have to adjust them in the position of our teeth. Then, of course, the templates being solid objects, we do have issues in the interproximal context and in the function. But for that reason, we click on a button and then we analyze the interproximal spaces and we automatically correct every single space, every single contact point, and so on. The technology is interesting, and I hope it's gonna be very, very powerful. Because if you have objects, 3D objects that overlap, all the systems right now, they cut. It's a straight cut between the objects, and then you don't have the overlapping, so you have the interproximal context, but the interproximal contexts are straight. What we do is completely different. We analyze the volume, we reduce the volume, preserving the anatomy. So the molars or the crowns, everything what you design is actually very aesthetically accurate, and so that everything is matching with your design and